Hello, chat. How's it going? Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. We're back. Ready to cry in pain. Playing some Apex. Alright. What was like the last thing that did? Oh, at least Stormpoint's leaving. Gotta make the best of this. Just a bunch of skins. What's this? Oh yeah, it's not else for skin at the end of the packs. Oh, I'm almost done with that thing. Wait, isn't it a season about to end? Yeah, we got 35 days left. Wow. It's crazy, only 35 days left of season 16. Alright. See some gun run form up a bit. Oh, great, great. Well. Alright. It's level 41 to Date. What, Revenant? You can climb this. Dude, what? Like, come on. Okay. One health. No, he's not gonna come down from there. Dude. This guy's not gonna come down. Hey, GG, how's it going? This guy's still sitting up there. That guy. Wow. You good? I'm pretty good. I'm having a pretty good day. I actually spent like literally the entire day with my family today. What the heck? This is my first time like even touching my PC today. Bro. How my teammates up there. Yeah, everybody's just shooting this one guy. Okay. Come on. Oh, he fell. Never mind. Say, where did he go? That guy's low. And back up. Oh, he fell off. That's just so many people over there. God. Okay. What are you doing? Yeah, low. He turned around. Thank you. Why are you still in here? Got behind you. Oh my god, it's the Gibby again. Why not, you know? I think my teammate killed those guys. What the heck? There's a guy with a longbow just sitting there. So never mind. Because that's cool. And he came home, did Apex about an hour, and kind of chilled down for a bit. I get that. Okay, that guy does not miss. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Okay, this guy does not miss. He hit me once, hit me 2 more times, then headshot me. Like, what? This guy doesn't miss with any weapon. Holy crap. Alright. He was so sweaty in gun run. Jesus Christ. So boring. That's why I only use it to warm up. Like, it's just all the extra game modes that they add are just literally boring. And the only enjoyment is I get to warm up, and that's it for the actual game. Otherwise, I wouldn't play these modes for like a couple of times. That's it. It would be so much more fun if it wasn't just the most sweatiest thing ever. All of the, especially Control. Control is just full of just sweaty players. All the extra modes, every single one of them. Just wanna like remove skill-based matchmaking, please. Like remove skill-based matchmaking. New players, like it's just they just want to protect all of the new players, all the casuals, man. Casuals get their own like protective little bracket and get to have so much fun. They play completely different games than us. Like us people that like constantly sweat and stuff, like if we don't sweat, we just get outclassed by everyone else that is sweating. You know, because we're in that skill-based matchmaking bracket where everyone is sweating. Ain't going up there. The guy in the room. Oh, that's ours, never mind. Like, I hate that so much. Like, I know, like, a casual audience is their biggest, you know, market of people. And they want to protect, like, every single game now, not just Apex. So every single game now wants to protect that. He inside? Where'd he go? Oh yeah, he is. Oh, hi. Literally the sweatiest players ever. Yeah, exactly. You just either have to throw your games or just sweat like crazy. And it's just endless sweat, like there's no chill time. Like, oh my god, they're treating players, like casual players, so soft now, man. Like back when I played, like Modern Warfare 2, there wasn't skill-based matchmaking like that. It was you fight alongside the other like prestige master players. And you learn and get better, or you just get destroyed constantly. There was no like hiding, or I mean helping. It was just you learn how to get better. And now all of the good players, we have to suffer. That not kill him. Oh, what the heck? There's a guy right there, teammate. Shoot him. You're looking right at him. Oh my god. That guy hit every single shot on me. Dang. Honestly, I've just come to expect it, you know? It's just, this is how gaming is now. There's a guy like behind this. It's a Bangalore. If I'm not honestly like at 100% all times playing Apex, I'm just, you know, gonna fall behind. Why not kill him with it? Hi, Cosmic. Great. Yeah, exactly. I remember, like, back in the old COD days, I used to look up to all of those players. Like, I would play a match with COD, and there'd be, like, me and a bunch of other really bad players. And then just that one, like, Prestige Master who is crazy at the game. Oh. Jesus Christ, man. Hate situations like that. I didn't have enough mouse pad room to flick to him. Are you seriously still sitting here, bro? Jump down. Yeah, well, he just padded away. I can't do anything, and everyone's just sitting all around. Like, you can't do anything in this mode. These extra modes are so bad. It's just horrible and boring. It's the same thing over and over and over and over again, man. Yep. This guy almost 200 O's me immediately, as soon as I land. Like, people do not miss anymore. Like, there's no more bad players in my lobbies. Like, I get it. I get it that I'm a top 500 Octane in literally in the world of billions upon billions of people that play this game. But still, why does my, like, experience have to be ruined? Oh no, that wall bounce didn't work. But, like, still, even though I'm part of, like, the 0.0% of people that play this game, like, does it have to be like this? This guy is shooting me with a wingman from all the way over there. I was actually thinking about streaming Valorant today. I've been having so much more fun just streaming Valorant. Yes, look at this. Look at this. Valorant is just so much more fun. Even I've literally only been playing ranked in Valorant, and it's been so much fun. All right. Is that it? Yeah. Oh no, there he is. He was right there. What? Why did you come back? Alright. Yeah. It's just annoying, you know? Oh yeah, it's the guy with the longbow halfway across the map. I see him. More people coming down. Are coming over to the tower. And they're waiting for there. Nice. Sweet. Yeah, I forgot I have that. So many people. Yeah, no, right? Dude, these pubs is turning into like a scrim match. Literally is. And I hate like getting on every single day and just like complaining over and over and over again. It's like it's so tiring at this point, but like what else do, you know? Like, where are you going, dude? I don't even think I'm staying on this that long. I literally think I might just play a few more matches of this and then not even come back. Just don't even want to play anymore. Oh boy. He's this team deathmatching. Is he playing on console? I have like 3 games to play. Oh, and the other offline games. I will say that is one thing that's really nice about PC. I mean, even though you like, if you think about it, it is annoying, you know, having to pay for like, I guess like PS Plus. I don't know what it is for PlayStation, but that and like Xbox Live or Game Pass, you know, stuff like that. It is really annoying, you know, having to pay for that stuff, and it's nice not having to do stuff like that on PC. But you know, at PC comes at a cost that is very expensive. That's a good loadout. Oh, we got two good loadouts. Okay, I'll take the weekend. It is definitely worth it, though. It is definitely worth it. Because there is so much. And you pay $70 a year. I'll say it's not too bad. I guess when you think about it, I mean, the amount of internet that I use to, like, you know, for this PC to be functional at all. God, I don't even know. It's probably in the thousands, like how much I pay for internet a year for this thing. I mean, consoles, I mean, you know, it's nice. You only have to pay like $500 for the console and then like $70 a year for like Game Pass, stuff like that. But with PC, God, it gets very expensive very fast. People behind us. Wait, I thought you could literally sneak through there. Never mind. I thought there was a place that you could like climb up over there. Where does Octane go? That's why I picked the PK. Thank you for this. Yeah, that's true. That guy just come up here. Yeah. Okay, got blank shots on that guy. Oh, and I think the biggest thing between like, you know, PC and console that I always say is that with, you know, the consoles, if you get a new console, right, you know it's going to be able to run like whatever you have, you know? Like, of course, you know, the consoles have to go through that certification process. You know, I'm gonna keep this. So games are always going to be like playable on console. You don't have to worry about that. If it's a new game that's coming out and it's for all the consoles, you will be able to run it. You know, no problem. You don't have to worry about any of that. But PC, you constantly are going to have to upgrade over and over and over again. And it's so annoying. Listen, my dad literally told me whenever I got started in PC gaming, he was like, it's a never-ending cycle, I'm telling you. He's like, it's a never-ending cycle. He says, it's never gonna end. You're constantly gonna be upgrading. He's at least with like consoles, you only have to buy the $500 console like once every like 10 years until a next generation console comes out. But with PC, like you're constantly buying them, constantly buying new parts. Jesus Christ, man. I land, I got two guys shooting at me at the same time, and then can't do anything. Yeah, now prices are going up, yeah. Which is even more unfortunate for a PC, that like some of the stuff that you need are literally like thousands of dollars. Just for one part. I could buy literally 2 consoles with like the amount that I spent on just one graphics card. He's a 1 in there. He's still alive with the bow. Okay. Good shot, dude. Holy. Yeah. Like, it's crazy. What? Alright. That's one thing that I like I'm not even joking. A couple, like 2 years ago, I was actually thinking about going back to console. Who's shooting at me? Oh, yeah. I was actually thinking about going back to console just because of that. Because I was so tired of having to upgrade my PC. Oh, that caustic did not leave that rock the entire time. He actually just sat there the entire time. That is crazy. Behind it. They still over here, imagine. Didn't that go through? No, it didn't. Dang it. Alright. Broken Man. We could play a little bit of Broken Man, I guess. That's fine. Not fully losing my mind today. Yeah. That was one of the main reasons why like I went to PC. I only went to PC back in the old like Battlefield 4 days, back in like 2014, when I couldn't aim with a sniper at long range. Because, you know, it's hard to move the sticks long range. At close range, it's fine, but at long range, it was just way too difficult. Like, trying to hit a single little pixel and trying to move my thumb, you know, just a tiny little bit. So I went to PC just for that. I think about it, it's kind of stupid, but I gotta just not use snipers, or just got closer. But I wanted to get a PC, and I'm glad I did. But at the same time, it's not. It took me way longer to get my aim that I have now on PC than it did for my aim back then on console. Like after playing Call of Duty, I played Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops 2. I played those guys for just 2 years. I bought both of those games in like 2015, and I played both of them for 2 years, and my aim was amazing. I was really, really good. But when I got on PC for the first time, my aim, like, I need to show you guys like clips. My aim was awful. I could not get PC aiming down for about 6 to 7 years until my arm got used to it. Once my arm got used to it, then I was fine. And I did a lot of aim training. I had to do thousands of hours of aim training and all of that. Okay, how you doing? Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, it was pretty bad. I hit him with that. Why is there a guy just there? What I hate about this game, man, there's just a team just sitting right there, and there's no audio on that. There's a guy aiming right at me on my right. And that's this game. That's the video game right there. That's fun. Unless you were playing a game like Modern Warfare 2, I would say don't even go to the keyboard and mouse. Modern Warfare 2, like the aim assist is so incredibly insane and just so strong that literally like there were statistics that showed that mouse and keyboard players had a disadvantage. So if you were playing Modern Warfare 2, stay on console. I would never, like, that's why I didn't even buy the game, because I'm on PC. I need to play PC player type games, you know, like Valorant, Tarkov, games that are keyboard and mouse only. I rarely play Apex now, because it's just so annoying. It is very annoying. Oh, you play without aim assist? You're a very rare person. Very, very rare. When I played console back in like 2014 to 2016, dude, I instantly understood how aim assist worked, and I just abused the crap out of it. Like, my aim was disgustingly good with snipers back in Modern Warfare 2, yeah, Modern Warfare 2, 3, and Black Ops 2. Those are my 3 favorite games. I instantly knew, like, figured out how aim assist worked, and I was really, really good at it. That's kind of how, like, nowadays, I know, I'm like, oh god, whenever I'm going up against a controller player. Because I've been there. I was one. I know how strong it is if you know what you're doing, you know? There's a guy over here. Ooh. Are these sculptors or wingmen? But PC, if you're like me, I went over because of Battlefield, because Battlefield didn't really have any aim assist. Like, it's very, very minimal in Battlefield whenever I play on console. So yeah, it was, switching from that to PC was so nice. There's a peek in here. Alright. The heck? Oh, they're under me. I was like, what the heck is that? Hey, dude, I got you. What? What are you doing? He hit me like 3 times. Oh no, he hit me once. I thought the Octane was beaming me. Dude, he literally hit me like 1 time. Hmm. Is that someone? No, I don't think that's anyone over there. Alright, interesting. I got a PC mostly just for the PC games. Actually, no, that's what I did like afterwards. It was honestly like one of the best things ever. Was I went over because of that main reason. I was like, hey, you know, I wanted to be better with snipers and stuff at long range because I can't really do that on controller. And once after like that happened, and I realized the amount of games, like free games that are on PC, I was like, dude, there's so much more that I could be doing right now. And then that's kind of how I like got into YouTube, and oh god. Going back across. I'm so good at movement. I can't see because of the tree. You go over there. Yeah. There was, whenever I played, there was like no free games on console. There's someone on our teammate. Sweet. Oh, whose crypto drone is this? Coming Horizon. Whoa, dude. Don't do it. Let's go. There's another team. Yeah. Yeah, there are some. It's just they're the games that no one cares about. Oh, that's bad. Okay. That's cool. Like, hi, why are you here, man? Why is there a whole another team here? I love this game. This game is so much fun. Every single mode here is boring. I'd rather just honestly sit in firing range. This game literally just doesn't have like any content. Like there's just nothing to do here. This game is, oh my god, it's just awful. And honestly, if you get a PC because of the other games. Don't get a PC because of Apex. There are so many better games on PC than this. Just absolute garbage. Oh yeah, it's infinite ammo, that's right. I haven't been in the firing range in a while. This was my biggest problem. Was whenever I first started PC gaming, getting my mouse, my arm adjusted to the exact speed that enemies move in different games, that was the hardest part. That's mostly why I did a lot of aim training, because I just could not get used to it, because every single game is different. some games enemies move really quickly, some games people move really slowly, some games they move slow and then go faster, and you gotta adjust to all of those different things. And my aim was just atrocious back then. Like, if I could recreate how I was aiming back then, it was probably like this. Like, that's kind of how I was aiming, like, whenever I was first started. Oh no, it was also trying to control recoil too. Like, I couldn't control recoil really at all, because my mouse pad was so small back then. I didn't have enough room to control recoil, so I was kind of like this. Like, that's kind of how I aimed when I first started playing. Yeah, Apex was a great game. I have a light ammo gun. Oh. Here we go. I love the R9. I've used the R9. Why do I keep picking up ammo? I use the R9 so much that I'm used to the recoil and the kind of aim of this thing. This is what I need to start doing more, is matching my speed, like my character speed, with the dummy. Oh. It's so hard to time, like, when they're gonna change direction. This is what a lot of pro players do. They move with their target. Got a message, what the heck? I don't know, I need to get better at that. Because with me, I'm usually like trying to track like the opposite. I'm usually moving the opposite way of my target. But yeah, I should try and track with the target. I do that sometimes, but not all the time. Didn't kill him. Oh. Oh, and I suck with the digi. Like, that's something I really need to work on. Up close, I'm fine with the digi, but like trying to shoot someone far away when they're moving around, the colors just kind of confusing me. Yeah. Oh yeah, people that have been playing for a long time are just really good with the R9. I think my sense is normal. Sometimes I go down to 3. Like 3 is bad. Like with 3, I can control recoil a lot easier, as you can see, but it takes a lot more effort for me to move my mouse. As you can see, if someone's like moving fast, I'm trying to track, I can't keep up because my sensor's too slow. But it's really nice for far away, as you can see. I usually use this sense when I'm using the R301. Or if I'm doing far away fighting, I'll use this. And then if I want to go up close, I move it to 0.4. Now I can keep up with them up close. Well, this took me like thousands upon thousands of hours to realize like all of my different sensitivities. I have like 9 different senses that I use for different days, like when my arm is kind of off, or if I've been like working like out in my garden and my arm is kind of sore, then I can adjust my sense to how it's feeling, you know. Just some days it sucks, some days it's not. But and that just comes with PC gaming. Like with controller, I mean, back in console, I didn't have to do that. It was just get on and play every single day. No warm up needed or anything. It was, yeah, exactly. I mean, it still is pretty good since it got buffed. Was a nice little, I think, 8. Okay. That's what I need to work on more. I actually need to stay in firing range a bit more. Because the new firing range changes helps out so much. Yeah. Oh yeah, especially since you're not using aim assist. So yeah, it's gonna be really hard. But the controller I found was the most like consistent thing for me. Because my thumbs never really changed. My thumbs are the exact same pretty much every single day, and then aim assist helped me with like, I don't know, like 60% of what I was doing. My thumbs were only like 40% of the work, so my aim really never changed. Like every single day I would get on, I would constantly be getting like 2 KDs on lobbies and Black Ops 2, 2.5. Was constantly at like the top of the leaderboards. I was really consistent back then, but nowadays it's really hard to be consistent. Be consistent on keyboard and mouse, you gotta put in tons of time. Time and practice. That's what you need. And also have the right setup too. I was horribly inconsistent when I had like a 60 hertz monitor, but now that I have a 144 hertz monitor, it's way better to see everything. Like everything is so much clearer and it's a lot easier to track. Oh, they killed him? Oh. Thought I missed, to be honest. Yeah, every time I watch like high controller gameplay versus high keyboard and mouse gameplay, I always notice every single day, like I watch the same controller streamers, their aim never changes. Like they never have really bad aim days. Their aim is always insane. It's always nuts, but with like keyboard, like, I don't know. I mean, you could even run into something stupid like me. Like sometimes I'll accidentally hit my monitor because my monitor's legs are right on my mouse pad. So if I like swing too far, I may hit that and mess up my aim. If there's like a piece of dust on my mouse pad, it'll mess up my mouse like sensor, and then my mouse will like go all weird and go all over the place. It's just little stuff like that. Little stuff that I have to worry and maintain to be consistent. And that was a 72. All right. Yeah, that's really impressive. That is crazy impressive. Playing controller without aim assist. It's like the people that I watch playing Apex at like a 2 sensitivity. Like, bro, I have to swipe across my entire desk just to move my mouse. Like, this is, like, that's just way too slow. I don't know how. I cannot move my arm that quick. Like, everybody's arm has, like, a limit, and they just have to find it. And once they reach that limit, then they'll know what sensitivity to use. How are you not dead? I also remember, like, when I first started PC gaming, I had to take breaks. Whenever I first played, I would play for about an hour, and you know, bear in mind, this is the first time ever I was playing on keyboard and mouse. I would only be able to play in, like, increments of an hour because my arm would be absolutely killing me from having to move it at like the speed of sound to turn around, like, and to track perfectly, like going from immediately flicking around like at the speed of light to stopping on the dime and then slowly moving your mouse, like it kills it, man. That was the worst part. My arm would be killing me. And nowadays, since I've been doing this for like 8 years now, 8 years on PC, now it's fine. It's sometimes hurts, but not. That's usually if I'm doing something like beforehand. Like that fray was horrible. Yeah. Yeah, my thumbs never hurt. My thumbs literally never hurt. And I used to play on an 8.8 sensitivity back in Black Ops 2, not Modern Warfare. I played, I think, a lower sense back in Modern Warfare. But Black Ops 2, since I was a sniper, I always played 8.8. So I would always instantly, like, be able to spin around and then just, like, my thumbs would never hurt after playing. And I would play for, like, hours. Because, I mean, your thumbs, you're a lot more relaxed when you're in this position. You know, you can put your hands down like this, like in your chair, and just chill. You could sit back, you know, and just move two thumbs. And just sit like this. But now, I gotta have my keyboard, my hand rested up here. I gotta hold my arm up. As you can see, there's nothing under my elbow. So I'm literally it's like my arm is hovering on my desk. There's nothing holding up my elbow right now. I'm holding it up myself. And before, that was so painful. Think of this. If you want to play a keyboard and mouse, hold your arm up like this. Or like hold it out like in front of you. And then just hold it there. And then just start moving back and forth. And how long could you keep that up for? Like just doing like this. Keeping your arm up. If you don't have a desk big enough to put like your entire like body basically on your desk, it sucks. That was the worst thing ever. Yeah. I love playing high sense on controller. Being able to, you know, when you have high sense and you can just spin infinitely, like that was my favorite part about controller that I could not really get used to on keyboard and mouse. Like when I was playing controller, being able to just go from pow, then spin around, bam, spin back around, pow, spin the opposite direction, pow, spin this way, and just get snipe after snipe. Like it was so nice. But then having to find my limits on keyboard and mouse, like, hey, this is as far as the mouse pad can go. Then I gotta slowly swipe back to the other side, and I gotta flick this way and then slowly swipe back that way, and then swipe this way, and I need 2 or 3 more swipes to go back this way. Like, it's just annoying. It was another thing that took me, that's why it took me so long to get used to aiming on keyboard and mouse. So it literally took me like 6 years before I actually got good at it. It's just annoying. And in Apex, it kind of depends on like what you use. You know, if you use like 4-3 linear or 4-3, you know, if you use 4-3 classic, dude, your aim is gonna be nuts. Like with aim assist, 4-3 classic aim assist is insane. 4-3 linear is also really good. I think that it's like it uses a bit less. Like you don't feel as much aim assist than 4-3 classic, but I don't know. I think I have my controller in my room. I don't know. Somewhere in here. Oh, that was a beautiful spray. I don't know if I should use the green dot, because he doesn't know I'm colorblind. So this green dot kind of blends in with that the red dummy. I don't know. I can see it here in dark areas, it's perfect, but here it's hard to see. And then on dummies, like when I'm shooting and all of that's flashing up, I can't see my dot at all. Literally cannot see the dot at all. I wanted to use white, but with white, if you're aiming at something bright like that and you're shooting, like it's so hard to see. Or if a Bangalore smokes you and you're trying to shoot with a white dot, it's not gonna work. Use dark blue. I used to use dark blue. I used to use this, right? But, you know, darkness. I would have scenarios. Like there was a scenario that I ran into where I was fighting someone in the building and I couldn't see the site. It was just too dark and I lost track of where he was. Since I couldn't find my site, it was just annoying. That's one of the things you gotta deal with on keyboard and mouse, is just visual clutter. With aim assist, it kind of guides you like more to it, so you kind of have an idea where the center of your screen is, but then the aim assist kind of keeps you like, hey, he's over this way, he moved that way. It pulls you like a little bit this way, so you're like, hey, I can move my sight that way. But with this, you just kind of have to guess a bit. Be like, hey, I think he ran this way. Just depends. Especially in zone. Zone is the worst. I hate fighting people in zone. That's why as like a keyboard and mouse player, all of us hate fighting in zone. Because you know how it is when the zone hits you, your camera goes like this, right? It like flinches. Every time you take storm damage, like your character flinches like that. But with aim assist, it does like this. It keeps you on the target still. It just flinches like that. So you can shoot through the storm, while keyboard and mouse players, like it's going like this. Every time you take storm damage, your screen flinches. It's so annoying. I do not like fighting in zone at all. I try and stay away from zone as much as possible. Because if I go up against a controller player in zone, I am not winning that at all. Never ever in my life I'm winning that. There's not enough movement in the world that's gonna save me there. Because the movement in this game is only for, you know, certain scenarios. Like the only time I use movement is if I'm in like a zipline building. That's really the only time. And like 90% of the time I'm not in the zipline building. I meet a squad like randomly in the middle of like a field or something. You know? I'm not constantly playing on World's Edge, so it's usually just a one-on-one fight, meet the other person, and then we start shooting at each other. So I do not get to use movement like 80%, I would probably say, of the time that I'm fighting. 80% of my engagements, only 20% of them I actually get to use like movement. Because movement's only really useful like inside of enclosed-ish areas. Like for example, there was an Octane that I was fighting in streamer building, and we were both doing movement and stuff like on each other, and as soon as me and him both landed outside of the building and we couldn't do movement, we just started literally spraying at each other. And of course I won that fight because all he did was practice movement instead of practicing on his aim, and he missed basically every single shot of me and I one clipped him. That tap strafe? Yep. I tap strafe all the time. Tap strafing, I only use it again in scenarios like that where I'm near like a building. Because if you try and tap strafe, like usually I'll get one clipped out of the air like before I even get the tap strafe like that. Like that moment of just flying straight, I usually will get one clipped out of the air. So unless I'm right beside a building and I can tap strafe right behind the buildings where they can't shoot me is really when it's useful. Or if I don't want to take like the stairs of a building or the zip line, then I'll use my pad and tap strafe up to a higher floor. So if I'm at the bottom floor, I'll go up and tap strafe and go up to the 3rd floor. And that's about it. That's the only times I really use tap strafing. It's the only times that it's really useful. Other times I just get shot out of the air. And there's been so many times I've seen Octane's tap strafing and I know exactly what they're gonna do and then I just beam them anyway. Tap strafing is fun though. It's very fun to use. Like super glad. Yeah, yeah. Super glides are very fun. I can't really do that many of them, but sometimes, there we go. Super gliding is pretty fun. Don't use it that often though, or really at all. I barely use super gliding. Because by the time I climb up like this to do a super glide, I'm usually dead. I'm usually or being chased or trying to go over a wall, and then I'm one clipped and I'm done. Like, right now, Apex is just all about, since it's so sweaty, and everyone can tap strafe, everyone can super glide, and we can all do the same stuff. It's just a matter of game sense at that point, positioning, and just having really good aim to outbeat whatever they do. That's what I practice on the most. I didn't learn how to tap strafe literally until like a couple of months ago. Before that, I was only focused on aim for like 15 seasons of Apex. 15 seasons, it was all just focused on improving my aim. And then once I felt comfortable and I was like, okay, I feel like my aim is pretty consistent now. After, you know, 2 or 3 years of playing Apex, then I was like, all right, now I'll learn movement. And one of my friends taught me how to tap strafe. It's a nice slide there, look at that. Yeah. Yeah. I also had a big problem with most, you know, it's kind of funny. Most people that switch from controller to keyboard and mouse, or console, you know, to keyboard and mouse, their main problem is usually the keyboard. Remembering where like all of your keys and stuff are and pressing them all at the same time is just, you know, back then whenever I first started with PC gaming, dude, I was pressing literally every button but the correct one. Like that was the worst part. So combined with me not being able to aim at all when I first started, I also couldn't move because I was pressing pinging, I was doing like this, I was throwing pad. I was pressing literally every wrong button and then getting killed. So it was just negatives on top of negatives when I first started playing. Couldn't aim, couldn't move, couldn't use my abilities. It was just a huge learning process that took years upon years to get perfect. But now, you know, I can type like full sentences to my friends without looking at my keyboard. Which before, that wasn't even like, I thought that was physically impossible. Also, it doesn't help that I took like keyboarding classes in like middle school and in college. But honestly, those classes, I didn't remember a single thing from those classes. Gaming honestly taught me way more about typing on my keyboard than any of those classes did, to be honest. Yeah. Yeah, same. The stuff that Fade does is just absolutely ridiculous, dude. Like, I can't. I don't even want to learn any of that stuff. It is just way too much. The only thing, movement-wise, that's actually useful in Apex is wall bouncing. Being able to like do like this and wall bounce over top of like a wall or get up something is so nice than trying to go up and then climb over it and then getting shot in the back. Wall bouncing is actually useful. So I can get over a wall very, very quickly. I love wall bouncing so much. It's nice for changing directions. Like it's my favorite movement mechanic. I don't care about any of the rest of them. Wall bouncing is so much fun. Like this wall here. Just need to get over it. Just do like that. Now, instead of someone chasing you and you have to climb over the wall and then getting shot in the back, you know, if you're running away, just bam, gone. Or like getting like a wall bounce like into a super glide is so much fun. Like, dude, it's kind of hard to do, but doing like a wall bounce and then stopping, like kind of like stopping like right on the edge and then getting the super glide over is just beautiful. That is great. See, just from that little bit of time of me not shooting and my arm not learning the consistency of the target, I got worse. Like, if you aren't playing like every single day at like a reasonable amount of time, you're not gonna remember anything. Yeah, that was the first thing that I learned too. That was a perfect shot with 36. Like, what? I hit 36. I swear that was directly on him. My friends made my friends bought a Minecraft realm, and they're all talking in the group channel and. Oh, they're all trying to help Lucas join the world. Great. Have I done pretty much all that I want to do today? I finished the challenges. I'm almost done with the pass. Yeah, that's about it. There's nothing else really I want to do in this game. 10:50. Unfortunately, I don't even have a thumbnail for Valorant. I was gonna stream Valorant. Might just play it on my own time, honestly, after this. Let me see here. Let's see. Apex clips, Valorant clips. Here we go. God, I can hear everything in the background of my mic. Oh yeah, this was a nice clutch. I remember this. Ooh, easy. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna have to edit some of that later. I think all of these Apex clips I can kind of get rid of. God. Hold on. Can I rewind this? There we go. I don't know about you, but this is definitely gonna be a YouTube short. This looked like I was cheating. That guy started shooting at me, just instant bam, deleted. Holy, like evaporated. That I have to save clips like that because I am proud of when I actually can move my mouse correctly. Like I'm always proud of moments like that. Going from a really fast flick to instantly stopping and then slowly tracking it. Oh, I love those. It's my favorite thing to do. Actually, funny, my last YouTube, not last YouTube shorts, but the one before that that I posted of me doing the same thing that kind of looked like that. I got a bunch of comments that said, "Wow, controller." This guy literally said, "Wow, that's all controller. Wow, that looks like controller." I said, "Dude, that's all mouse and keyboard. That is all 4,000 hours worth of training." But that is what it looks like. Oh yeah, here it is. That short now has 5,100 views. God, 5,100 views. And this guy said I was controller. It did kind of look like controller. Look at this. Just perfect. Literally beautiful tracking. Perfect arc sec, and then one clip. I love this. God literally said no chance. I love it. One thing though, I've been loving, of course, is playing since I've been playing a lot of Valorant like in my own time. It's been so much fun. It feels like I'm relearning like mouse and keyboard again. Like it brings me back to the old days of trying to learn. It's a completely different game. The guns feel completely different. Sensitivity is completely different. The movement speed of everyone's completely different. I have to relearn everything. It is so nice. Here you go. You tired? You get early. All right, GG. Yeah, I think I'm gonna head off as well. I'm not gonna do too many like long streams like I normally do because Apex, we all know this. It's pretty boring right now, so I'm gonna go play some Valorant, get some more clips so I can finish working on that video slash montage for you guys. Yeah. Uh, yep. Have a good night, GG. See you guys.